Hey, coaches, welcome back. Football Talk with Coach Chip. I was on the social media last week and I was on one of the Wing T pages, and a guy was asking about ways to use the quarterback from under center Wing T, involve him in the run game. And I remember this thing we did about 10 years ago, and I'm going to diagram it for you in a minute, and I couldn't find any clips of the other one I'm going to show to you from Jet, but one of the guys in the comment section did mention it about what I call the gut, or a version of trap off of the Jet. And this is the first time we run it. We kept this in our gunny sack, so to speak, all season. And this is the second, third round of the playoffs about 10 years ago. And you can see what we're doing. We're faking buck, and the fullback becomes the kicker. Okay? Let's look here. And we were a fullback-centric team. And honestly, it's probably a better play on a running back-centered team because the fullback will draw attention when he goes to kick. So what we do is they go in motion. He comes here. The fullback comes here. And he's the kicker on power. Okay, then you get a wrapper. And this guy fakes buck. And watch the quarterback. He'll come back, fake buck, stick his cleats on the ground, and come back and run Q power. Okay, and it's just another way of getting the quarterback involved. And one of the reasons why I've become such a gun advocate in recent years is because it makes the defense defend 11 players if you have a quarterback that can run. And if you can do that under center, all of the old days, split back veer and wishbone, from Wing T, it makes you that much better. And a lot of folks are already running the midline and have been for years out of the Wing T because it messes up the linebacker's front back reads. Okay, instead of running trap option, which also messes up the front back reads for these cats, they're running midline. And it's just another way to involve the quarterback without having to put in another play, really. Because the line's just going to block power. If you run power, so all he's going to do is fake buck. Let's look at it again. Slow-mo. Boom. Right there. There we go. Not a really good pull from the 10th grade guard. But hey, what is that, a 5-yard gain? That ain't bad. Okay? Hey, let's diagram the thing, okay? All right, using the best investment I've made in quite a long time, the My Just Play. Go to My Just Play and check it out. See what they can do for you. I believe it's our friends over at Run the Power podcast. If you click on them, you can get like a 20, 30, 40%, some kind of discount using the Run the Power. And it's a great, great tool. I made our play cards for this summer practice using the My Just Play. Matter of fact, these plays right here, I'm about to diagram for you. I just included them in our Wing T scout cards. I just put them down at the bottom. Now here you see the play. We lined up over here at strong right, got tied in your wing over here. And I drew it up from flat back. In the video, he came from the slot right here. We were in a red set in the video. But he's going to fake buck, and I just got him coming right here, filling. But you can just have him haul butt if you think these linebackers will run with him. And like I said, we were a fullback-centric offense. If you're not fullback-centric, if you're more, wingback or halfback centric in your call, if your best running back is not your fullback, this is a good play because he won't draw near as much attention coming back here and becoming the kick out guy on the power. So it's almost like the old I formation power. He's coming right here, boom, kick him out. And of course you're blocking down. If you're a combo, combo double team, you can do that right there and have him chip off to right there, and then wrap your backside guard to come in right there. Now, this is just another great way to involve the quarterback from under center. It's easy in gun because he's back there 4 or 5 yards off the ball. He's already in a running back alignment. All right, let's show you real quick. Let's look at it going to the right. I'm not going to insult your intelligence and diagram it again or talk through it again. But you can see, I just wanted to show it to you. Remember, if you want these, just give me a holler at siegel.chip@gmail.com. I'll have my email below in the comment section. And like I always tell y'all, if I got it and you don't, it's because you hadn't asked. All right, let me show you another one. Now, I love this one, and this is the only one I'm going to show you. You can do it out of a regular set. I love empty. I love it out of gun, and I used to love it when I was under center. We'd get an empty and just see what they're going to do. Now, most teams, they think you're going to want to run the ball, and they're usually right. When it comes to me, when you get in empty, just trying to make you soften up. But they're going to have to widen some guys out of the box when you go trips over here, okay? And if you're a jet team, this is a great one, okay? If they're an even front team, you're probably going to get the 3 to the strength over here. If they only give the 3 to the tight end side, then go tight end trips, empty. Go tight end to get the 3 where you want him, because it's just so much easier to trap a 3. And so you get his button empty right here, get their button empty, and you block trap. And you fake jet, and he just spins on around right there, not too much depth, you see, boom, and he gives that guard a chance to pull. And again, you're not putting in a new play, okay, for the line. Remember what I always say, I don't care what you do in the backfield, the backs are going to figure it out if you give them time, because they got a chance to run the football. The linemen, don't frig around with your linemen. You're just blocking trap, folks. You're just blocking trap, just like you do with a fullback, okay? And so it's just another way of delivering it. Like the old saying goes, find ways, not plays. And, of course, you can also just drive that 3 technique and just wrap him right in here. Now, the issue gets this guy right here. So what you're going to do, you have to make sure that they're going to bump people out of the box, and bump over, or they're going to chase jet, okay? Because they can outnumber you in the box. There's nothing you can do short of throwing the football. So either you got to get people, you know that this linebacker is going to chase jet, and you'll wind up getting him, okay? Or they go ahead and bump pre-snap, something like this, okay? So that's the problem you'll face right there if they don't empty the box with you. So you're going to have to be willing to throw it out here. If they're going to stay in this, even if you're under center, you're going to have to be willing to throw something out here because you got them outnumbered. And there's no rule against take one step and throw bubble right here or right here, and you got 3 on 2. But you're going to have to make those jokers soften their box, okay, if you're going to go empty. All right, that's it. Hey, remember our sponsor, Right Equipment. It's right-equipment.com. Before you buy anything for your weight room, go to right-equipment.com and look at what they got to offer. They'll work with you. They have been equipping football and athletic programs across the Southeast, now all across the fruited plain of these United States of America. You'll find Right Equipment. This summer I found it all over the place. I went to speak in Mississippi. I spoke in South Alabama. I spoke in Georgia. I spoke in North Florida. Right Equipment, weight rooms everywhere. Train the right way with Right Equipment. Hey, that's just some different ways we just showed you to run the ball using the quarterback from under center. You don't have to be in gun. And until next time, remember what I always tell y'all, be elite.